3rd and 7. Chris Olave at the bottom.
Carr, pump fakes. Launches, caught, touchdown New Orleans. Rashid Shaheed cut it up the field and scores the game's first touchdown.
Jones. No signal. Touchdown. He powers in, and the Saints score tonight's first touchdown. A 75-yard drive in 10 plays. And Jones makes a cut and scores from the practice squad to the end zone. What a night for Tony Jones Jr. stepping up after Jamal Williams went down.
To get your receiver open. Ninth play of the drive for the Saints on 3rd down. Carr, end zone. Touchdown. Jimmy Graham. The former Packer celebrates.
Love is slipping on that throw. They might have to change their cleats.
Punt fielded at the 24 by Shaheed. Shaheed across midfield. Shaheed is going to take this all the way for a Saints touchdown. 76 yards.
Rashid Shaheed pops out on film. Every time he touches the ball, you hold your breath because you're like, oh, you think a big play is going to happen.
And they need the 30-yard line. Jones up, hit by Granderson, intercepted on the ricochet. That's Matthew for 6. It's a pick 6. 26-yard return. But inside, Carl Granderson made it a messy pocket, whacked the quarterback, and the ricochet goes in goal. Kamara in, slicing for 6. 13-0 New Orleans, and their first touchdown in their last 20 drives.
As you're not getting it hit, that doesn't re-injure it.
2nd and goal, Carr to the end zone. Touchdown. That's caught by Olave. They had Duggar back there, 20-0. Saints on top, and some boos.
In the backfield, you can hear defenses, they have specific calls for.
Here is a shovel pass to the tight end, Moreau. Pounding, driving, boring his way for 6. Another New Orleans touchdown. And they lead it 30-0. And for Moreau.
With Carr. Time. Touchdown Saints! Rashid Shaheed. They were on the same page that time. 34 yards from Carr to Shaheed.
And you gotta love it. Young.
Again, the defensive tackle in the backfield. Hill, yeah, they get the touchdown. Saunders again leading the way. Guy's got a new career.
Yeah. Over his head, layered that perfectly.
Carr to the end zone. It's Thomas reaching for it. Is he out of bounds or inbounds? Touchdown is the call. Buster Brown is there.
How about that?
What a catch.
This town, this makes 2 big plays for this Saints offense. Does he get, does that knee get down?
Does the knee get down? It does.
He is down. That's a touchdown.
Wow.
Saints in the red zone. It's been a struggle all year. Carr, short. Kamara inside the 10, inside the 5, lunging for the touchdown. That'll fix your red zone woes. Get it into the hands of Alvin Kamara.
They're trying to slow down that double team.
Taysom Hill in at quarterback. Another designed run for Hill. Cuts it to the right side. Hill with speed to the pylon for a Saints touchdown. 20-yard run for Taysom Hill. And a little flex for Derek Carr. Carr to throw. Wants to go deep. He's got Shaheed out there. He's got it. And Shaheed in for the touchdown. 58 yards to give New Orleans the lead. Mark, Shaheed can flat out fly. Outrunning Tony Brown.
He's got laying it on the line.
Second down and 10, fakes the screen, the give to Kamara up the middle. Kamara all the way in for a Saints touchdown. Rowing his way for 6. A 16-yard gain right up the gut, and the Saints lead at 27-20.
Highlight deal going. Come on, kid.
Hill running behind Saunders, twisting for the touchdown.
Tenth play of the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Carr standing in there and out of the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Chris Olave, his 2nd touchdown of the year. And boy, do the Saints need that with all their red zone struggles this season. For 3rd and goal. Carr throwing, caught, touchdown, Taysom Hill. His first receiving touchdown of the season.
Not only is it his first receiving touchdown of the season, but
you got a lot of heft in the backfield with Taysom Hill and Jamal Williams. While Saunders ran around, Hill finds a wide open Johnson for a touchdown. Juwan Johnson, his first touchdown of the season.
He's started 80 games in his career. Pressure coming, launches for Olave. He came down with it, and it's ruled a touchdown. A sign of life from the Saints offense, and Chris Olave with the elevation. Every scoring play is reviewed. Let's see if this will stand. What a catch. Both feet eventually hit the turf. To the right. Winston to his left. Nothing downfield. Back towards Perry. Jump ball. Simultaneous. It's a touchdown from one official. The backside judge came in and said touchdown. Now it's ruled a score. A.T. Perry, his first NFL touchdown, and he ripped it away from Byron Murphy.
Another option down here. 2nd and goal. Carr has Graham and a touchdown. 2 catches this year, both of them touchdowns, and the Saints are on the board. Goal at the 2. Kamara straight ahead for the Saints touchdown. Excellent drive to begin the second half for New Orleans. And the Saints, by the way, are 2 for 2 in the red zone today. Saunders back in there. He said, I love this offense thing. The snap to Taysom Hill. He's stacked up at the goal line. Does he finish through? He does. Touchdown Saints just 1 play later. Colin Saunders is saying, I'm a two-way man. Left. Kamara, he's in for the Saints touchdown.
At worst, you're going to be a number 4 seed. Falcons trailing the Bucs 10-3. Here's Kamara running hard.
Running hard
all the way
indeed.
to the end zone. Touchdown. Today, they need to get back to the outside. This ball is blocked, and it will be taken in for a touchdown. DeMarco Jackson scoops it up and scores. The Johnny Hekker is still down, but Nephi Sewell, he's going to go unblocked. You can catch something like that. 6'8", 40-inch vertical.
Carr throws. Touchdown. Chris Olave makes the catch in the end zone, and the Saints extend their lead. Second and goal. Carr throws, end zone, touchdown. Guess who? Jimmy Graham.
Oh, I love it. See what the Saints do.
They can pick up a first down without scoring. Carr on third down, steps up, throws, end zone, touchdown. Keith Kirkwood.
He's an explosive, dynamic wide receiver.
Carr looking, now throws, end zone, touchdown, Jawan Johnson. Jamal Williams in the backfield. Carr, end zone, touchdown, Jimmy Graham. 3 games in a row.
Carr, time, deep, going deep and open and making the catch. Shaheed for the touchdown. He beats Witherspoon. And as we said before, he's about as fast as anybody in the league. Case in point, 45 yards.
Boy, do they need that.
To the end zone, touchdown. Jawan Johnson makes the grab, threw it over the head of John Johnson. One Johnson beats the other. Under 4 minutes now as they snap this one. Carr going for it all, and it's caught. A.T. Perry, his first catch of the night. Touchdown over Kobe Durant for 6. So 35 yards just like that. They needed to score quickly, and that's exactly what they did.
Elaborate pressure. You don't know who's going to bail. You don't know who's going to rush.
Carr throwing end zone. It's caught for the touchdown. Jawan Johnson scores.
He's redirecting his offensive line to pick it up.
Carr floats. We're looking for Taysom Hill, and he comes back and gets it. He's got it. Hill, touchdown, Saints.
Benefit New Orleans Saints with the skill position players.
Carr towards the end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown. A.T. Perry. What a throw by Derek Carr. And the Saints answer. It's a pitch. Miller cuts it back and trying to get in. He's close, but down inside the 1.
His back at the last moment. He says, I think his elbow might have got.
After review, the ruling on the field is a touchdown.
Didn't even need it. Carr looking deep, and it is juggled and caught. Touchdown, Olave! What a play by the receiver, Chris Olave.
Olave had the "look what I found" reaction. Took it right off top the head. I had to tell you, Phillips, a rookie from Utah, his head is back. He sees it, disrupts it. Chris Olave just bouncing it to himself. How about the concentration, though, to be able to...
Second and 10. Play action. Carr has all day, taking a deep shot. Shaheed is down there. Shaheed, he's got it! Touchdown! A 39-yard strike first and goal. Wide open touchdown. A.T. Perry. That's his second touchdown of the game. And Derek Carr now has 4 touchdowns on the afternoon.
Their expectations. So, you know, there's a lot of factors that cause you to not be successful. And as we watch this touchdown.
Oh, man. Oh, man. That's
Williams with his first touchdown of the season, and that's the rivalry, right? It looked like a knee. And the Saints score a touchdown with 1:10 to go.
That is amazing.